Hello, this is Katalin Beth, and welcome to day 3 of the 5-day Toe Up Sock Challenge. Today's task is to knit the leg, which includes the cuff and learning how to do a stretchy bind off. I've knit my leg part for 5 inches, but if you haven't got time, you need to knit at least 2 inches in order for your sock to fit before you start your cuff. The cuff is in a ribbing of knit 2 and purl 2, which is the stretchiest rib that you can get, and you need that in order to keep your socks up. I've knit for 2.5 inches or about 6 centimeters for my cuff. Okay, let's begin with the stretchy bind off. The stretchy bind off is really essential because what it does do, it creates a spring or a stretch onto that last bind off. It enables you to fit your whole foot, including your heel and your ankle, into this small gap, and it allows that last bind off to be really stretchy. The stretchy bind off deals in creating a twist for each stitch. The twist for the knit stitches will be anti-clockwise. The twist for the purl stitches will be clockwise. And it's a standard bind off, as you'll see. To set up, we knit that first stitch. There's a knit stitch, so we do an anti-clockwise twist. And just remember, the anti-clockwise twist is twisting away from your body. Knit the stitch, slip that over, and now we come to a purl stitch. So we need to do a clockwise twist on this stitch, which is towards you and around. Knit the stitch, purl that stitch, pass the stitch over, and again the next stitch is a purl, so we need to do a clockwise twist, which is facing towards you, purl, pass that stitch over. Now I wouldn't do a really tight knit there, you don't have to to make it overly loose either, just knit normally. The next one is a knit stitch, so you're going to go anti-clockwise away from you, knit that stitch, pass that over. Again, it's a knit stitch, anti-clockwise twist, knit, pass over. Purl, clockwise, purl that stitch, pass it over. Purl, so it's towards you, clockwise, and pass that over. A knit stitch, anti-clockwise twist, knit, pass over. I'm going to finish that round and come back to show you what to do with that last stitch and how to finish off neatly. So I finished off my stretchy bind off round, and I'm just going to check to see if it actually does stretch. It does. If you find that that last round has absolutely no give to it, then you've probably knit too tight and you'll have to redo that round. Okay, here we have the end of our round. And as you can see, there's that bit of a jog there, here, which is that rather normal for knitting in the round. And that's because when you do that, you are actually knitting in a spiral. And so that last stitch is a little bit above the beginning stitch there. And I'll demonstrate how to knit in that nicely. Cut your working yarn it's about 6 inches long, and then there's your last loop, and that's how the stitch presents there. So just lay that flat like that, and then bring your loop through, and then keep pulling until it looks like a stitch. There we go. You can see that. There it is. So don't pull too tight. And then you thread your darning needle. And over here is the beginning stitch. That was the set, oops, here. Sorry, over here is the beginning stitch. That's the setup stitch. We won't bother with that one there. But as you can see here, the next stitch on the top there, see the two legs of that stitch? I wonder if I can do it this way. Can you see that there? There. What we need to do is go underneath the two legs here. Remember, here we are, underneath, pull through, and then there's our beginning stitch. Or actually, it's the last stitch of the round. Then we go back into that, and then out to the back. And what we're doing, pull a little bit tightly, what we're doing is we're creating another stitch there. And when we see our work, no jog. Okay, because we missed that first stitch, there's a little tiny bit of a gap, so we'll fix that up when we weave our ends in. Here it is. Just pick up that stitch underneath and then begin weaving from here, and then you pick up the right leg of that whole column of knit stitches. All the way down. I skip a few sometimes. And then I finish here. Actually, I'll pull it out first to give it a bit of movement. And then that last stitch there, I make a knot. And leave it. Tuck it in for later. And there you have a nice neat ending. That was day 3's task. Day 4, we're going to start with our Afterthought Heel part 2, and I'll see you then.